finally done with my trailer. If you've seen any of my other videos, then you know what I've got going on here. Got the lights here, got them wired up to a switch. Okay, you can see I just have a standard switch here as if you were, if you're outdoor light or whatever. This is my backup light. This is my brake, turn, tail signal. Okay, this is an amber LED strip. And of course, this is my amber flasher. And of course, this and this also flash with the turn signal and of course the hazards. I had to wire up my relay kind of tricky. If you're curious on how I did it, drop me a comment here and I'll let you know what I did. I've got a battery inside here. That's of course so that these will illuminate, because I didn't want to have these only illuminate when it's plugged into the truck. So and I've got everything configured out, the relays. This is not mounted yet. Okay, and you can see here I've got another amber, and actually I take it back, I'm not done. I've got some got my LED, my amber strip, same thing down there. Okay, I wired it to where I have both my 7-pin and my 4-pin are active. So anyone wants to borrow my trailer, they can. Now, the only thing that I have left to do at this point, this is something I just kind of made up. Let me get back a little bit. You can see it's just a piece of wood. It's got some LEDs underneath. Because when you buy these trailer light kits, this one here illuminates here underneath. Is a clear Ford license plate light. I want my license plate to be in the center of the trailer, 1, and 2. I was really shooting for 6 feet wide. Well, after I put the lights on, you can see those are an afterthought. That's why they're bolted in. The steel is bolted on there, because I don't weld. I had all this welding done. And I've got the same box here. I just don't have a switch. No big deal. And I just sprayed everything. I used some oil-based paint for this, but it's all sprayed and it's got a clear coat, and it's a trailer. It's not meant to be pretty. But anyways, so I've got to put because my overall length from here all the way over to here is right about 80 inches. I got some clearance lights that I'm going to mount somewhere in here, centered between this and the end. And then I've got another light that I'm going to mount centered between here and the end. Those are red lights. Now, of course, I think code is I'm supposed to have 3 red lights, but because I've got illumination in the center for my license plate light, I think they're going to go ahead and let that fly. What upset me though is when I bought the backup lights off of Amazon. I don't even remember what I paid for them. They're bright as hell. But I bought this light, and I bought the of course that amber light. It was a kit I got from Harbor Freight. I got this light here, and I got this light here. Okay, and then it came with this 4-pin. Okay, well, I decided I got this 7-pin off of Amazon because I have the backup lights. Well, that 4-pin's not going to work for the backup lights. So I ran the wire inside the frame, and it all comes into here. And that's where I have, I've got 6 relays. I've got a tail relay, left turn, right turn, backup relay, and then the way my brake relays are is they're actually coming. I've got 2 additional turn relays, and it's a little bit tricky, but once I did some research online, and once I saw it, I knew it was gonna work. But yeah, you can see I got my lights here. It's coming really handy when I need to load up the truck at night. Okay, and the way the battery is configured is, you can see got some studs here, minus and plus, and the reason I have these here is if my battery is dead, I can go ahead and just plug in a charger right here, okay, to these posts here. Now, the way I have it wired is, unfortunately, my turn signals will not work unless I have the headlights of my tow vehicle, my truck, turned on. That's just how I wired it. So that relay is normally closed. So everything gets its power. The tail, turn, reverse, everything gets its power from the battery. Now, the other thing I did with the battery is I have, when it's plugged in and it's actually my headlights are turned on, it will charge the battery. I actually just closed this up today. I got some caulk in there. That's probably not PC or correct or whatever, but that's what I did. And yeah, so yeah, aside from my clearance lights, right around there, yeah, this is done. I did have to today. I had to repair that tire, and when I say repair, the bead had popped. So what I did is I didn't even jack the trailer up. I just lifted it up, put a jack stand underneath. Of course, I broke all the lug nuts before I lifted it up, and used my impact, and I just put some weight on the tire. I just put some weight on it to kind of smush it out a little bit, and I filled it up. I was surprised, 90 psi. That floored me. The other thing that I'm not going to show you here is I've got some amber LEDs underneath. Let's see if you can see them. You can see, doesn't look too pretty, but you know what? It's underneath. I don't care. Whatever. So, oh yeah, you can see it's so good here. So, it's working. So, anyways, and the relays I got a lot of the crap off of Amazon. I mean, I got my LED lights off of from Harbor Freight. And what really floored me, I think I got away from this. What really floored me is these clearance lights that I'm going to be mounting. Got those at Harbor Freight also. Those are regular incandescent bulbs. And I was all weirded out because I only had one wire coming off of it. Well, I took it apart and I got to looking at it, and the way you screw it down, you ground the housing itself, that's all fine and good, but what if someone has a vehicle that, ironically enough, I don't think it would really exist, but there is the potential where the vehicle itself is not grounded. Now mine is grounded throughout. I've got I don't know if I took any of my boxes apart in the other video, but I've got a ground in here. I mean, all my lights are grounded here. It's grounded to the box. And it's grounded up there. I've just got all the wire nuts. I used some dielectric grease, and I put some dielectric grease on pretty much all the connections. And then the box back here, again, I've got the ground, because I've got 1, 2 grounds there, 3 ground here. So I've got, so those grounds, I've got them all wire nutted together. And but yeah, so the LEDs, the lights I bought were not LEDs. So I disassembled the crap inside the housing. I mean, they were like, I don't know, they were like $6, I think. So, and I've got all kinds of LEDs in the house. So I'm just gonna stick some LEDs inside the housing. And I mean, it's the lens that gives it its color. So anyways, I'm getting a low battery warning on my phone. So, but yeah, hit me up with any comments, or if you have any questions. All right, until next time, talk to you later. All right, bye.